Thank y'all for tapping in to another episode of the Water Whip Podcast, where dope conversations happen. And right now, we finna get into another dope conversation.
Through my eyes, you can see some sort of innocence, but listen to the sentences, beware of the premises. In a sense, I'm like Adam Sandler. I play water boy every day without the cameras. I was 18s on the maximum, flipping O's through my late teens like a spatula. Fast as I can bag it up, move it out and add it up. Wasn't too long before my jewelry started matching up.
How would you feel if a woman paid for you know what I mean? Would you, if a woman put out her card and paid it down, you wouldn't? How would you feel?
On the first date? On the first date?
Yeah.
So
that'll hit different for me. I respect that. Like, whoa, okay, all right.
You want to know how to accept that?
I like that.
Like, okay.
So you wouldn't feel no type of way like emasculated? Like I was watching something to where it was, I don't know if it was on TikTok, whatever it was, but it was a guy. And it was like, well, she makes more money than you and y'all on y'all date. And so the waiter came with the bill and said it by the guy. And he looking in his pocket and it's empty. And the girl is like reaching over her foot to give him the credit card. Like, here, you go ahead and pay for it. And so he handed it and swiped it. So my whole thing is, I don't think guys really like that. Like, I didn't offer to pay for a date before. And the guy looked at me like, what type of nigga I look like? Like, okay.
Yeah.
that's understandable, but I feel like it is a lot when I feel like the roles like of a man, you supposed to do certain stuff. So I've had people like give me their number, right? Like, I'm gonna give you my number. You know, you obviously initiated the first move with me, but then you want me to take you out. Like that's a little different. So I mean, not to say. I'm just wondering, like, the guy's supposed to, it's a lot of pressure on you. You're supposed to make the first move, court her, make her feel special. It's a lot.
Y'all the leaders.
So we ask to lead when it's convenient to lead, though.
Hey, I always want my man to lead. I ain't tripping. Like,
but when it's convenient, though. So we talked about if the woman make more money, now she lead. Now she's appointed the leader, right?
just because she's more financially savvy doesn't mean that she has a leader qualifications.
Okay, so you're telling me the guy always the leader? So he should.
Well, behind the scenes, the woman is really the real leader, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I mean, I get you, but I'm just asking, for roles. Like, as a guy, there's a lot of prep. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to, the guy's supposed to initiate the first move and then check all the boxes.
Like she said, y'all are the providers.
Yeah,
we are.
But do you like it when you have to work for stuff, right?
A little bit.
Is your manhood like messed with when somebody try to give you stuff like here and you're like, I don't need.
I mean, we got pride,
pride.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why.
As a guy, I'm just saying, though, it's pressure on a lot of guys. Like, so why don't the women? If you, how many women out there just said, look, let me just cook you a meal. Like, we don't got to go nowhere. Let me just make you something. You come chill.
That happens, but see, initially it's not going to happen like that, because if that happens and that he's going to look forward to that, he's going to be like, "Shoot, let me come up." He ain't going to want to take her out, and in our head, that's what we think about. Like,
so
and on the first date, you ain't coming to my house, and I ain't going to your house.
Not the first date, the second or the third. We in the court stages. Look, I can't buy you no meal, but let me make you one. How about that? That's lost in today's game.
Well, you the man saying you can't buy her a meal, so you gonna make her one, or you saying
she can't buy me one, right?
How you know she can't buy you no meal?
I'm just saying, like that's part of courting the man, though, right?
I just recently had a meal prepared for me, so
right, he prepared it.
Yes.
So you gonna prepare him one?
No.
Who house?
His house.
Exactly.
She did prepare him one.
His house.
That's the meal.
Afterwards. Get it. All you want to do is eat it.
But what I'm saying, though, why is it not the other way, though?
Because
it is the other way.
It is.
It just doesn't start out being
are
like
hunters.
That.
Y'all like to chase. Y'all like the thrill of the chase. If you give in too easily, he's gonna get bored and he's not gonna want to continue with it. He's gonna say he had you. Now he's on to the next chase.
And Elmo G said that himself on a previous.
That's a fact. It's a debate. So
on a previous.
Now, I may not have understood that years ago, but at 42 I understand it. I'm gonna let you.
So I'm not saying I live. It's a debate. So I brought it up because I want to understand, like, why don't the women? Because they in this.
Well,
in this
nowadays
area.
they do. In this era, they own like. So what's
they're
up with you?
aggressive, but
What you about to do? You going home with me tonight? Like,
But then if it's the man,
Whole
that's,
pressure.
So it's, women are aggressive, but then the man is supposed to take them out and court them. Like I just sometimes.
and that's why we don't. Because guess what? If I walk up to you, say here's my number. Here, what's up with you? Let's kick it. And
Take me out. Yeah, that's you.
all right, Usher, trading
Places.
But
That's why they said
the-
niggas nowadays want to be chased.
No, I'm asking a question. So why, when you get this nigga your number, like, hey, let me take you out tomorrow? See, you can
Most guys find offense to that.
You
Like,
can take a
what do you
nigga to
mean, take me out?
McDonald's. This nigga will get in the car and drive, but let you take the chick to McDonald's on the first date. We gonna go. You know what?
Yeah,
we
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go to McDonald's or any, look. Just give me a
Well,
fit.
I personally,
I'ma
you
ask
can
if
take
it's- I
me
don't
to
like
Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's. I
I
was gonna
mean,
say, don't give me no
You can
McDonald's.
take me to Chick-fil-A, not McDonald's.
Chick-fil-A, you good?
Take me to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, I'm good.
So if you meet a good guy, right, and,
Right.
and he having some financial struggles, right? He explained to you like, look, I just.
I mean,
wanna
can we
take
at least get Chipotle? We gotta be McDonald's though.
What
Like,
you- Chipotle.
Can we go in there and sit down?
yeah.
We can sit down at Chipotle. Can we sit down at Chick-fil-A?
You can sit down at Chick-fil-A. Chipotle, it be too much going on in there.
I like
look
Moe's
clean.
better anyway.
Hey,
Look
shout
at
out to
Mo- look at
Moe's
Mo.
with the queso with the chips.
But I'm just saying, like, you might meet a good guy. He might be like, look, I'm, you know.
But that's the conversation that needs to be had. Like if you communicating and y'all vibe on point and he telling you he between time.
You can't be on your Instagram popping bottles and doing like this up your arm. Then when we go on a date, you like, well,
That was prop money, baby. You
Nah.
understand me?
That was tax
all
money.
right,
It's gone.
Kodak, that was fake
Yeah,
money.
right.
I'm broke.
Right.
Nah.
All right, so I got one more.
Ooh.
Last one.
Fire off.
So how long is too long to wait for sex?
Ooh.
90 days.
90 days?
That's 90 days
So
is
what-
too long.
90?
For me, I'm grown, and if the vibe is good, and if we vibe, and you
He
gonna
said it was
fuck.
too long.
So why would you go past that? Let's just say
What's too long?
You ain't feeling that person, or maybe you in a situation, maybe your pH, you can't get your pH back on track, and you don't want the first time y'all smash, you be smelling like a nickel, a penny, or something. I don't know. Like,
okay, just a question.
I'm pretty sure you listen. One thing for certain, two things for sure. When a woman look at you, she can tell whether or not she want to fuck you.
That's it.
Now,
I bet.
you can decide how long that is going to be. If you stay on her consistently, the good mornings, the calls, the kicking, the sessions or whatnot, you might have it before 90 days. You see what I'm saying? But if you inconsistent and you here and there and every, you know what I mean? You slow texting back and you ain't trying to kick it. And when you talk to her, you like, shit, what you got on?
Next.
Like, nah.
Fuck next.
So how many is the appropriate amount of dates? How many dates should you go on?
I mean, if you want
5.
to, you can, what do you mean?
After 5 days, can I fuck?
Shit, if the date's good, after 3 you gonna fuck.
It depends on the vibe. It depends on the vibe.
Right.
And how close the dates is. Motherfuckers like, look, I want to take you on a date every day this week.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
We fucking bitch.
That's dead serious.
pressed.
Hey, what they say in New York, I'm dead ass.
Dead ass, yo, dead ass. But hey, my whole thing is, guess what? If you took that effort and you put that effort in and you with me every day making sure and doing what the fuck I want to do for 5 days straight, guess what? On that 6th day,
Yeah,
pound
bust it
town.
wide open while you
Pound town.
Y'all heard it, 5 days. Put the pressure on.
That's a vacation week. Motherfuckers spend their whole vacation week.
Hey, but we done
5
been
days,
eating, we done been kicking,
We
we done
done
been having
been
fun, it's a
doing
vibe.
the
But
thing.
I already know once I gave you my number and we kicking that I want to fuck you.
Just think if you meet a motherfucker out of town that's doing that, you out of town a whole week. You definitely fucking. Like you out of town a week and you kicking it with this one motherfucker every day. Y'all rocking.
One night
It-
only,
yeah.
I'm from out of town. What?
That's dead. So
We go together out of town. I'm your woman.
I go together. We go together real bad.
Cause she
Real
definitely
bad.
mad while we out here. Yeah, look, yeah.
Out of town, you know, whole relationship. You
For the
know?
Yeah.
same, we go together. We go together.
Yeah, y'all.
I done been down here out this many days and we
yes.
been kicking it this
We
many
go
days.
together real bad.
You my out of town girlfriend on my mama's side.
Yep. Real bad.
Yeah, that's how it be too. For a nigga, he meet a chick on the first day and he can rock with her. Like, yeah, You know,
It's a vibe.
let's lock this
It's
in.
a vibe.
Got me one for the weekend. We good. We gonna have a good time.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. She bad.
It's on.
We taking some calls. Ask them about their turn-offs. No, okay, I'm sorry.
Shit, I done turned the live off. We can definitely take calls. Y'all, somebody got theirs on? Tell somebody to call. Goddamn it.
I don't know, cause Cookie, I know you see this podcast going. Why you trying to video call me? I'm trying to figure out. I love you, sissy, but yeah,
What she got to say?
I don't know what she had to say.
Okay, while we on relationship shit and shit like this and shit like this,
Okay.
I guarantee a woman can't answer this.
Okay. Try us out.
Fix your face.
No.
Fix your face. I guarantee a woman can't answer this.
Try us out.
How does a woman know she's marriage material if she's never been married?
Just looking at the women that she knows who are married.
She's
and
never been
seeing
married.
Looking at the women
women
who she knows who
That's
are
been
married.
So she judging how she is marriage material off of other people situations.
But it depends on marriage material to who. Because
All women be feeling like they marriage material, but how do they know if they've never been married? How do you know what it takes? You don't even know you marriage material yet until you've been married. That's how I'm just asking.
how do a
But-
nigga know he marriage material?
Niggas,
Right,
most
like,
niggas don't even tripping about
That's
this
a
shit,
loaded
about marriage.
question because each person is different. So what may be marriage material to you may not be marriage material to Elmo.
Exactly.
So each is like, you might want somebody that's gonna cook for you 7 days a week. Elmo like, hell, she ain't got to cook at all. Long as she clean. You might not care about if she clean.
But you don't hear guys really saying they're marriage material. This is usually a woman thing.
Right, but
That's
what I'm
because
saying that
women
each
don't
person is
propose to
different.
men propose to women. So if we're trying to figure out who we are and what our value is in regards to the man,
But ain't that
like we deserve to get married. I deserve to be a wife.
But look, ain't that an hour call? Ain't that our call? Ain't that the man's
Right,
call?
But a woman can feel like
Shit.
that. I'm worthy. And looking at all these married women, taking a survey and looking at these married women and the things that they're doing and their qualities, and they're comparing themselves against these married women. Like, okay, I do that. I do the same thing. But then it depends on the type of man. Because one man might be like, shit, any bitch married me, she gotta like bitches too. She gotta like pussy too. You know what I mean? Another motherfucker be like, shit, I don't want no man, woman, dog, cat, nothing touching you. You straight, long as you know how to cook. You know? Like, it depends on who you're trying to be marriage material for.
But he even just said too that the ball should be in their court. You right, it should. But some of y'all leave the ball in y'all court. The motherfucker never get married.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
most of
some
us
of
ain't-
y'all feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if I continue to keep doing everything that you need me to do, cook, clean, and fucking and whatever, and you ain't had to put no ring on my finger, guess what? You not gonna put no ring on my finger.
So what is marriage material? Cause Young Miami said, I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. So she said that's what she do. So I'm just trying to, is that what we need? Is that what is okay, for the fellas, what is marriage material for a woman?
Cause you done said I do, Elmo, so let me hear it.
So marriage material for a guy, in my eyes, is whatever that guy need. If you need support, you need her to wash your car, you need whatever. That's whatever your partner is that makes you better. That's marriage material. That changes for the guy. But with most guys, we get in relationships and sometimes we get pressured into marriage.
Sometimes it's the majority of the time.
You feel like if I've
This is
been
Elmo moment.
if I've been with, we're gonna use Keisha for 6 years. Keisha, like, we got. What you gonna do? You gonna put a ring? You got to marry me or get up out of here. So that's understandable. But for most guys, we scared because there's still differences there. So it's still something that we scared to commit to, or something that's not sitting right, or something else we looking for in most cases. So what happens is you go out, you get married, and then it don't work out because those differences that you had never really worked. When you get married, if you have differences, marrying someone only intensifies it.
And don't change.
So when you got married, was it like, this is the one? Like, you felt that, or were you pressured into it?
Good question. Good question.
So for my marriage, I'm not gonna speak on that.
Damn.
So for mine, it was more we were together longer. We were together a long time.
It was mine as well. Here, dang.
We was together a long time, and she made a hard, fast stance. Like, this is what need to happen. So, and that's what happened.
And you bet on it.
He was pressured. He was pressured then.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Yeah. So, I mean, in most cases, marriage don't last because of the pressure. Like, look, y'all been here this long. It's because of the differences. Like, if you fix the differences and you everything this person need, then 9 out of 10, that's they gonna stay there. But if you young and you get old, you trying to get married, like, you gonna go through some storms like that, because ain't nobody perfect.
And them
so.
storms
Absolutely.
will
Even with
either make you or
relationships.
break
See,
you.
people think that guys, you supposed to be this, you got to have a house, you the perfect guy, you open up the doors. That guy ain't out there. If you got him, you better hold on to him.
Yeah, I mean, the older we get, we realize that pickings are slim, and we got to think realistically.
Well, I think the older y'all get, the clock start ticking. Though y'all press.
Hell yeah, that's what it's all about.
The pickings ain't slim.
The clock.
Yes, it is.
For a woman.
Because I say the pickings are slim because we know what we want specifically, as opposed to just going with the
Settling
flow.
for-
Or we gonna try this type and then we gonna try this type.
why
I ain't got no type. Well, because like the younger me would have dated a drug dealer. The younger me would have dated. You know what I mean? Would have been more like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want nobody who dibble and dab in the streets at all, period. Like, I don't want nobody out here that got a whole bunch of baby mamas. I don't want nobody out here that still feel like they gotta impress people who are still, whose mind is still affected by society. Like,
I mean,
well, they say you supposed to have mass holes, so sure. Oh, nobody want to just be with one. Like, no. Like, I need you to be in control of your mind.
Okay. I mean, I agree with you. I think that the clock in women's head pushes them, though. Because you're looking for something now. The reason you saying the pickings are slim is because the clock is ticking too. So I got to make a choice.
Pickings is slim is because I'm able to see through more bullshit than I was able to younger. So I noticed it's a lot of niggas that got that bullshit. That's you know what I mean? That like the bullshit. It's like
But with most women, the guys y'all looking for have a lot of options. That's the problem. Like, if you got a guy with it,
but you don't think we do?
Right.
I'm not saying he don't, but the guy.
Come on now.
But the guy, we ain't trying to get married though. We not trying to get married.
Right.
We cool.
That's
with
why I said the pickings are slim as far as those who want to get. I should have specified
I'm with
as
you.
far as men who actually want to get married.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with you. Okay.
You let me finish. So Mario, what is
Okay,
marriage
Aaliyah.
material? I mean Rio. Oh, Rio, the general.
I can't really speak on what's marriage material because I ain't been married, so I don't know what it takes to have a successful marriage.
Right. Nobody does. It
No
ain't
people
rule
that's been
book.
married and before does know.
It's trial and error.
Yeah, but they've been that far.
But they know
I
what's a
can't tell you.
successful marriage for them.
Right, but I can't tell you nothing about cross the street if I've never crossed the
I'm
street.
talking about
though.
you. What
I don't know. I really
you
don't.
ain't had that feeling like, I want to spend the rest of my
No.
life with this motherfucker. Okay.
No, I
understand.
haven't had that feeling. So I don't know what it take. I've never had that feeling.
Facts.
I had it. It was right after we got done. No, like that's a joke.
You was balled up in a fetal position, sucking your thumb. Like,
I love you. I love you.
I love you.
Damn, I ain't never really.
Would you just come back?
Marriage has always been taboo to me.
But why? Because it's something that you feel like people pressuring you in it?
Yeah, it's pressure, but it ain't too many successful ones. I don't know too many marriages, period, that's
That
successful.
don't last it.
Is it
Like-
because you don't surround yourself with... How many people are around you that's married?
Nobody that's around me. I ain't really, I don't really around nobody no more.
Right,
So.
right.
He's a loner.
But you can... I mean, if there's a will,
Like
there's
growing
a way.
up my whole life, you know what I mean? As I said before, I see my mama was married, but that was abusive as hell. That was some that toxic abusive shit.
Yeah.
Beat on shit like that ain't. So I ain't never really seen nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I just
what I've seen is most marriages, people have compromised with their partner. They got strong points and weak points, and they just have compromised to those points where they understand their partner, and
you be the strong point at their weak point, and they be the strong
Right.
point at your weak point.
or some of them just accept it. Like, I know when this person go out, they ain't gonna come in at 4-5 in the morning. Like, they be cool with like shit, as long as you come in.
I
Some
was
of 'em-
about.
Some of them, yeah, I mean, that's
You was
I
bald.
was about. I let a motherfucker money buy me. I ain't gonna even hold you.
what happens. I mean, you.
I was about.
That's I mean,
I was this close.
that's normal.
Thank God you blew it. Thank God I dodged a bullet. Oh.
But I believe it's successful. I mean, if you hang around people that are married, you'll understand like marriage is.
Yeah, see the environment. That was never in my environment.
So I had two groups. I had a group of friends that were single, and I had a group of friends that was married. So you learn that guys that are married, when they out, they think different.
Boy,
We just
they be emptying clips, shooting they shot, boy.
But the guys that were married are the ones that taught me how to just go out and have fun.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't got to get a number.
You ain't got to chase
You
women
ain't
all the
gotta
time.
look at this girl. You ain't got to dance on nobody. You could just go out, have you some drinks, and just kick it.
That's a different discipline for a man. So I understand when you get to that point. I mean, when you in marriage and shit, that's a different discipline right there.
Yeah, but
So that's not a goal at all in your life, like to possibly one day get married.
I don't know. Me,
You
don't
know what a goal is. Like,
don't know.
could you
I don't
could
think-
you see yourself being married?
Not really.
Okay, get it.
Not really. It might be a little fucked up, but not really.
So
Not yet, I should say. See, again, that's what he said. Y'all always point to the clock. Everything about the clock with y'all.
It's gonna come back to the age. Or
It's
how long-
But you know what?
Everything's about the clock.
It's yeah.
The pressure. The more days go by, the more the pressure on. Like so, I mean, at like you said, at 23, 25, you ain't really. You had to rope. You know, you ain't pressing. But now we getting to 38, 39. Like, oh,
Everybody in their 40s here.
I got to find. You know, what's up? You know, we ready
Yeah,
come on, nigga. I mean, I ain't just dating.
He said,
You
he said, come on.
Right, but I'm saying you were here like I ain't just dating to dating. I'm trying to find, okay, like, well, what?
At a certain point in time, women just, not all women, because some women like, I don't want to get married. What's the purpose in it?
I feel like for all of us, at some point, you just don't want to be by yourself. You want to have somebody to come home to.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean,
I feel like I want to get married because that's the one thing I haven't been. I had a baby daddy. I done been engaged. I done had a boyfriend. I done all of that. That's the one thing I've never experienced. Mm-hmm. And I want to. And the fact that you can come to me and say, you know what, I love you. And maybe if it's just at that point in time, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you more than anyone. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. That to me is the ultimate, like, well, damn, you.
so what's wifey material to you?
Husband material, wifey material.
Both. What's wifey material? What should
Both,
a woman?
yeah.
What should a woman
What
do?
qualities do I
what should a
possess
woman
that
do?
state?
What I'm asking you, what should a woman do to get a man to accept her?
I mean, well, if they're dating to get a man to accept them or
to get a man
propose
to
to
marry.
him,
What's wifey material to you?
it depends on the man, though. I'm just saying, there's no specific because she's cooked, she clean, she sucked my dick when I come home from work. She, you know what I mean? I don't.
So are those
some guys don't even
traits?
like oral sex, so
Wait, whoa.
I'm asking you, what is your
Some
opinion?
guy, yes, you're not.
Some guys don't like oral sex.
Yes,
I done heard guys say it's degrading.
absolutely.
That
Oh,
oral
Lord.
sex is degrading. I done
They
heard
eat the meow after meow meow, but they don't want you to S their D. Like, yeah, I tapped out on that one. But I couldn't tell you, hey, this is what men like, this is a wife material.
So you don't have an idea what a wife should do or what?
Of course, I mean, like I said, it depends on that particular man. Like what made you fall in love with what made you get married, or like, you know what, she is worthy of being a wife.
Yeah.
May not be the same thing that deems, well, okay, we're not talking, don't talk about him. May not be the same thing that Eric felt like, you know what I mean, that
But-
this is something.
That's where the miss is, though. So I think a lot of women don't understand what they need to do to be a wife.
I think the only thing that a woman needs to change, I don't think that if you go from talking, from the talking courting stage, and you are a girlfriend, you are in a relationship,
right,
I don't
girlfriend.
think there's too much that you need to veer from that in order to be a wife because you locked me in, so we playing married now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you decided, hey,
What's playing married?
playing house. What you mean? Y'all living together, y'all fucking, y'all paying bills together, y'all playing house. You know what playing married mean, nigga.
Yeah, but those
What's wrong with that?
are all normal things though. So so what?
So you trying to say what's the purpose of buying the cow when he already getting the milk?
What you looking for in a husband? Let me put it. What you looking for in a husband? What describe your perfect guy? What when you see this guy, that that's husband.
There is no such thing as a perfect husband. Right. It's about the vibe, how we bond together, how we can build together, how we complete each other, how we complement each other. Like, you're not judging me for smoking weed. I ain't judging you for drinking gin, even though, that's disgusting. But or drinking beer. You know what I mean?
Wait. You judging me for smoking a FT?
I was going back to that. I was waiting.
And I am, but that's something we have to work on.
But we know what terms.
But ain't nobody perfect though.
I get it, but you should know what you want. Though.
But you may have qualities that are better, and that way I can, you know what I'm saying?
With everybody, it's all about what you're gonna put up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we all have to put up with something.
You have to compromise.
Nobody's perfect, and perfect people are
got to
born.
compromise.
Yeah, you have to put up with something.
Real people ain't perfect, and perfect people ain't real. So
I know it. That's a fact. But we should know what we're looking for, though. Well, you got to know kind of what what we look. In my mind.
Well, my husband.
There we go.
There we go.
He's
going to be alpha. You know what I mean?
Okay, now we talking.
He's going to be an alpha.
Okay.
I will, and I'll have no problem submitting to him, and I'm going to let him lead. And if I know more about the situation, he's going to allow me to lead. We can reverse these roles at times. You know what I mean? Well, sometimes I can be alpha, sometimes he can be alpha. But for the most part, he's the alpha. You're a provider, but I'm going to always work. I'm going to always bring in and contribute to the household. And we're going to get it. You got to love to travel. You got to be romantic, spontaneous. You know what I mean? Like,
All right.
You said we should know, everybody should know what they want?
Some idea of it, yeah.
You might not know what you want until it's presented to you.
I think women already pinpoint what they want. I don't think we too much. I think we do a lot of going with the flow.
But at the same time, we know what we don't want, though.
Yeah, we know what we don't want.
That tells you, you know what the fuck you want if you know what you don't want.
Yeah, we just know what I don't. I just know what I don't want.
Yeah, I know more so about what I don't want.
Exactly.
I don't want a nigga whooping my ass because
it's a lot of shit we don't want.
Y'all seen that movie, The Burning Bed? That's a long time ago. That was some old
showing your age.
Hey,
Showing
and
your real
age. Yeah, I bet he won't put his hand on nobody else.
You're showing
your real age.
And
For me, my second time around, you hear me, husband? I need a communicator. You have to be big on communication because that's the only thing, the way this gonna work.
Yes.
I need you to be loyal. No matter what comes to us, I need to know that you got my back and I got your back. It's us against the world.
I can trust you.
That part. I need you to also, like she said, be romantic. Not all the time, but dang, every once in a while, let me come home to a little candlelight dinner. Let me see you done did a little something. Even if it's takeout, something that you done put the time into thought of. I'm also a big person on cards. I do holidays, birthdays, and all that. Some people don't. I do. I believe in those things. I think the rest would just fall in place. So if you out there, MZ True Gemini, get in my DM.
Girl, listen to me. I need you love. And if you want to give it to me, make yourself sing. I'll be waiting. I love you.
When I'm alone in my room. So okay, that's for me.
Yeah.
We all right there. Look, everybody looking at you like
I already spoke. I spoke before
I
you.
know, but we still looking at you like
yeah, that's
the closest one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But back to what he said about everybody should know.
You know, so in my eyes, like I said, you know what you don't want. So that should give you some idea what you do want. Like, so when you find this shit, like
I don't want no liar.
So the problem with a lot of people is they looking for the perfect person.
We all is though.
Person ain't out there. And
we all is. We all
now,
are.
There could be a perfect person for
you.
You
For you.
know what I mean? Like, damn,
But out of the billions of people that's on the planet,
It's rare.
It's
That's
hard
why
to
if you
find the right
it,
person for you.
Snatch her up and build a life with her instead of, well, I'm gonna wait. Maybe I might be able to find something better. You know what I'm saying? If you feel
we
like,
all trying to find something better though.
yeah, but if you
Everybody
if you
is.
meet somebody and you like, damn, this,
Lock it in.
This is my soulmate.
Lock it in.
Like, damn, this is my
Go ahead.
motherfucker.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
It's once
If she
in a
can be your
lifetime.
friend and your lover, and y'all can get along and laugh and crack jokes,
Baby, you
them
better
don't
get it.
come all the time. You just saying.
Guess what? Guess what else don't come all the time? A person.
Me. It's like,
Motherfucker, that was, hey, I threw you the alley-oop on that one.
Black blonde.
I threw you the alley-oop on that one. You slammed that one.
Definitely.
I be trying to.
Two hand. That,
Nah, but somebody that accept who you are for you.
Absolutely.
That's the hardest part.
Man. And you know what?
People
Yes.
say they accept you for you, but not all the way, not 100%. Not when you finally get to a point where you seeing all of me and you can't handle it.
That is true.
That's tough.
It's, man, and that's why I'm saying, like, if you find a person who accepts you
Done
for you,
seen
your
all
flaws,
your flaws
they done
and
seen you with your
everything.
wig off, your lashes off, hair all over your head, needing nails done, feet ain't got a pedicure, stuff here, stuff there. You know, that's definitely that's a plus.
Yeah.
the worst is
That's
that,
a keeper.
That damn bonnet. Oh my god.
Yeah, see, he don't like the bonnets.
So bedtime, she can't wear the bonnet at
Wear a bonnet
bedtime.
at bedtime. But sometimes
She ain't going to Walmart with
I
it.
don't want to come home every day and look at you in the bonnet.
Now, she might take-
baby.
What time is you coming home? I mean, is it nighttime? Like, is
Yeah.
bedtime after she
Well,
done
if it's
cooked the clean and put
bedtime,
the kids down?
bedtime?
Most bonnets you see bonnets at taking the kids to school and shit like that at the bus
And
stop.
not do that. No, don't embarrass them
I
kids
done
like
been
that.
bald head a long time, so
Bald
I
head,
don't,
scallywag.
ain't got no
You
hair in the
understand me?
bag. But I don't
nothing
have a bonnet. I have a do rag.
Don't bonnet.
I got a bonnet.
Don't bonnet me, do rag me every night. Like, let me get a night.
I got a do rag too with
You
this
want to
dude.
come
The
in and
do-rag, damn. If I'm laying with a chick over there with the do-rag, I'm like, hey, look, come on. Hey,
It's
bro.
purple and I tied it in the front.
Bro, you got to
I put
take
it on
that off.
backwards. I put it on backwards.
Get you a bonnet.
This way.
I don't
No.
want to lay next to a chick with a do-rag on.
It's purple.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to lay next to a
Okay,
chick with a do-rag.
That's
Well,
your
my hair
preference.
get messed up. You just gonna pay for it, right?
That's your preference.
Get your bonnet.
That's your preference.
No,
Or-
bonnets don't work.
A scarf. Get you a scarf. You know, y'all,
That's
y'all
what my
get
do rag
scarves.
is.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
I can't.
Scarf leave the top part
do.
out.
Nah, we both. Well, not
You
me
ain't wearing
personally.
no goddamn do-rag.
Not me personally. Okay, well, 10 years ago, I did. Don't do me like that. Don't make me get these braids back popping. You understand me?
Domino, motherfucker.
Don't make me get these braids. Hey, they disrespectful. See, they mad. My shit was longer than theirs. You understand me? My shit
You
was
was-
longer
you was
than theirs.
sleeping. You was
yeah,
sleeping.
my shit. I
You
had
was
hang time. Fuck
Out here
you
like
talking about.
book 'em.
Book 'em. I had hang time.
And
you did.
You did. It was
You
thick and
understand me?
long. It was thick and long.
But yeah, I don't want to do rag. She can't handle. Come on, she can't be going to sleep with a do rag on.
Nigga,
Do rag.
do rag.
I don't want to
One of
lay.
her waves is like seasick. Like
Her
she got
shit
waves.
spinning, huh?
Spinning.
She take it off. You like, ooh, that's my baby. Look at her hair.
Now I'm salty because I ain't got it. Cause I ain't got it. You understand me? I ain't got no hair. I'm like, yeah.
So
But I get it.
Jealous?
Every once in a while, you want to come home and she on her sexy stuff. Like, I get it.
Oh, okay. You got
Or
that
tell me
on
she can
tonight?
put the do rag on after y'all smash.
Yeah, after that, put
that
your
the
rag
deal?
on, put your shit on. Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead. I
Okay.
came home.
That's a compromise. I can do that.
Yeah, you got your little stuff on. We,
I
Yeah,
get
I
it.
want to grab the back of your occipital bone like while I smash.
There's got to be something besides a do rag. Come on now.
No, a do rag. This.
Come
I'm telling you, I fit
This from bald head women, huh? That's bald head women.
to a bald head nigga.
but a lot of
What you
women-
see, D? What you see, D? I see some bald head.
A lot of women wear short now, so they a lot
I
of
always had been shit. You alone.
Yeah, well,
And a cherry thong with no clothes on. You said
Dig.
anyway.
yeah.
Are
Okay.
y'all? Go ahead.
No,
Fire.
go ahead.
Are y'all okay with my bad being equivalent to sorry?
It depends on what.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's-
like you walking past and you bump me a little bit and I spill my drink a little bit, you be like, oh, my bad. As opposed to, I fucked your best friend. My bad. Like, bitch.
Yeah, you put it like that.
When you put it like that, you gotta put it in right. Exactly. You got to break it down.
Right.
What you mean? Yeah, it has to.
right.
If you don't know me and, like, oh, my bad. Like, but, like, you done did some shit. You offended me. You say my bad. You
my bad,
goddamn right.
bitch.
You're bad, motherfucker.
You low down dirty bitch.
Damn, I ain't think of it like that.
Yeah, that's real shit right there.
I agree with that.
Trying to get your ass beat.
Yeah, sometimes
My
it
bad.
takes a sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, no. I
put the
apologize.
You got to put the in front of the sorry.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
just
take
like
that
love you and I
accountability.
love you.
Yeah.
Two different. You got to take the accountability.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, fire. What you about to say?
Is a freak the same? Y'all on one tonight.
I'm sorry.
You didn't get it out.
Is a freak the same as a hoe?
Freak hoe.
No,
Freak hoe.
because a freak is just nasty. She just she does freaky shit, but she can do that freaky shit to that one person. But a hoe is out here fucking
There
doing
you
freaky
go.
shit to.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
not necessarily saying she doing freaky shit, but she fucking
Yeah.
a whole lot of people.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. That's true as hell right
Yeah,
there.
freak is one. Yeah, she
That
can
part.
flip you upside down. The whole
Yeah.
got multiple. Yeah,
It ain't
Okay.
yeah.
So it's
that
not
ain't
the same.
It ain't the same.
Okay, not the same.
Freak hoe. Freak hoe.
Bounce
You know
your
what I
ass,
mean?
nigga,
Yeah, that's a good question though. That's a good answer. Shit.
Another one.
Run it.
Do y'all believe in the saying, "Birds of a feather flock together"?
Oh hell yeah.
Nah.
I don't.
Oh hell yeah.
Nah. Because there's a whole bunch of different types of females in each group. Every they got your good girl, you got your comedian, you got your hoe, you got your, you know what I'm saying?
It's a variety.
It's a variety.
always-
When girls, it ain't no.
I don't believe it. I had a friend. We was totally opposite. Like we totally.
Right.
But what about a woman? If you see, if a chick is hanging, if her friend some thoughts,
Like if you don't
Your
if you don't
friend-
heard that, her
you ain't
them
gonna
two-
want
Yeah,
your
I
girl
believe it.
hanging with her or them.
I believe it. Yeah. I mean,
So you believe it then.
But if you ain't never heard nothing about your
girl.
girl though, you see what I'm saying?
But yeah, still,
She can have morals.
She can be different. She can
She
be
can be
different.
different.
she can.
I guess I got to see more of her mannerisms
She can.
and how she act in certain situations.
So you don't believe in the saying
I
"birds
don't
of a
because
feather"?
like I said, I had a friend and we was totally opposite, but people would think we was doing the same thing.
See,
Y'all both was hoes.
Or whatever, both was whatever.
We'll stick with freaks. Say freak.
So yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I believe in it. Because I feel like. Why you look
Right,
like that?
because we need to
I'm
know.
waiting on you. I'm
Right,
just
we
waiting to
need
hear
to
what
know.
you got to say.
Yeah, birds of a feather flock together.
Okay, I need more.
I'm gonna feel like you should be making better decisions. If you hanging with,
So your
if
friend
your
doing what she wanted to.
if your friend doing coke
Okay, all right, okay, I got
and you hanging with a cokehead,
So your boy a deadbeat.
I was
Does that mean
just
you
about
a
to go there.
deadbeat?
Exactly. I was just about to go
They
there.
was laying on
you
that.
could though, and you could be.
Could, but that mean you
Yeah.
are. You no. You
No,
said
you
it
said
facts
birds of a
like
feather
birds
flock
of a feather
together.
flock together. So that bitch a hoe too.
No, I'm
So
saying
that
that's
mean-
how I think. That's what I'm
Okay,
thinking.
okay,
so that's how I'm thinking.
All right, so-
I'm not saying this word is bond. I'm saying that's how I would be looking at it.
Right.
Right. 'Cause we was- I was just
So,
right.
so wait, we said all the deadbeat daddies hang together. Like them niggas over there, all six of them dead.
Fuck them kids, click.
right.
That's not true.
Fuck
Nah,
them
you-
kids, crew.
You gonna get rounded up like that though. You gonna get labeled like that. How you gonna not? Unless somebody actually personally know. Yeah,
Not that one. That one take care of
yeah.
his.
Unless somebody personally know, but you gonna get grouped in like that. Ain't no way around
None
that.
of them niggas ain't shit. Now, what if you got a girl, but your niggas out here just fucking any and everything, and you laugh, you right there with them, but you ain't, you know what I mean? So that
But
means
you ain't right there with them. You just
No, I'm saying you there laughing.
you
You
in
in the
that clique,
vicinity.
right.
You in that clique. Y'all go out together. Y'all hang, and you might just be sitting back chilling. But since they all out doing it, trying to what they call a stiff leg. Every bitch that walk past it called a stiff leg, and when you
gonna get grouped in.
Right.
okay. But is it right?
Kinda because you hang. I mean,
But you could have been hanging with these
kinda
people
hang
since the
with-
sandbox,
Right.
And they doing what they want to do. Y'all got different
You
minds.
don't have
so
no
how
control
is it?
over what they doing. Them just your homies.
but
You
I can
gonna
understand how you accusing me of that. I can see that. I can definitely understand that. So I can definitely understand it.
Okay. Well, it's not because somebody can be a hoe out here. I got some hoe friends. I had some friends that was I ain't gonna say are. I ain't but I don't know. That's just speculation because I ain't there when they actually
Speculation, right.
smashing or
It's
smashing.
speculation.
Nah, you ain't speculating. Y'all know y'all women. Y'all
Speculation.
women know who y'all friends is. That's whores. Y'all know that.
They know.
Yeah, of
They talk about
course,
it.
of course.
It don't mean that we are. We just laughing like, girl, you crazy. Maybe we can live vicariously.
So
through
like,
them.
Look at me. I had to go in deep thought. Like, dang. I don't hang with no hoes no more.
So like, bruh said last episode, when women going on singles trips, what are y'all doing? And you was like, I'm Homer Simpson in the bushes and shit. Yeah, I mean,
So they wild. out?
yeah.
Not all the time.
Nah, I mean, not all the time, but it happens.
Nah.
More, you don't think more likely than not? What's the percentage you think it'll happen?
Because most women, like, I would say those were the sheltered women. Because a woman ain't just like myself. I can't see. Oh, I'm away from my dude. I'm about to throw my pussy. I'm about to pop my pussy from the free throw line. I'm not doing that.
But if everybody you with the whole little squad, y'all out
I'm
here
not-
and
I'm
niggas
not.
and they y'all meeting, y'all done met niggas, they done met niggas. It's you know what I mean? Y'all at the club, got its sections and they they doing y'all partying.
Well, let's
I
say.
still
that
ain't
don't mean I
going.
gotta
Right.
fuck
That's
none of them
not-
niggas.
So I
But if
think-
you go ahead.
So if you go, I think it working. So if you somewhere for 3-4 days, no. But if you go into a resort in Puerto Rico for a week or 7-8 days, those are when it happens.
Yeah, 3-4 days long enough. What you mean?
Done been there, and most of the motherfuckers there is either couples or they don't speak no lick of English, and I'm not fucking them. So no, give me another scenario because that one ain't going.
Yeah.
I ain't got no more.
Right.
I'm just
That ain't
saying
going.
they can be going to Miami and I didn't. What?
She just came. She just went to my.
11 came back.
I'm talking about like a clique, like y'all going on a girls trip. Like
I
and
went on a girls trip, then went
with-
back and went on a business
I said,
trip.
look, with thoughts, when
Oh.
we was talking about when
Okay.
your girl and friends is hoes.
Do
Well,
So you go if you or thought freak, whatever you want to call it.
Promiscuous.
If your friend is or your clique, your group of friends is thoughts,
If you want
then
to
you gonna
do
get
that.
grouped in with them.
Not necessarily, and guess what?
You gonna
And
get grouped
This is
in.
my thing. This is my thing. If I'm out and I'm with thought friends or whatnot, I'm gonna do my due diligence. I ain't like them. I'm gonna let you know. Hey,
Then why you with them?
Cause they my girls. Like
But-
I'm not fucking them, so I don't give a fuck who they fucking. You see what I'm saying?
But can you understand?
But eventually, I can see where that can go. But eventually, because this done happened to me too many times. Like I done had cliques of friends that I done been cool with. Then eventually, when you get a man or you get into a serious relationship and they start living a certain lifestyle, you kind of start to venture yourself away because that's
You got
not
to.
you
That's
no
what I'm
more.
saying. You got
You
to.
can't live like that no more. You can't be that. So eventually, you don't hang or you don't be around people that do promiscuous stuff no more. So I mean, it's all about your surroundings.
yeah,
It's about who you group yourself with.
you can't be grouped in with them no more.
Yeah,
Like that's
but
what I'm
at the end of the day,
saying.
You can't. Well, I can't be friends with you no more because
You
you be. Nah,
That's kind of how it is though.
So if you got a
You don't
homeboy that be
intentionally
fucking
do-
man's hoes
Yeah.
that ain't shit, this your bestie, and your girl like, well, y'all don't want you hanging around with him because he be fucking all the bitches. Like, but
yeah, eventually you gonna have to separate
that's
yourself. if you-
control.
It's
Nah,
not
because you have
intentional.
to understand my mind frame. Know that you can trust. That's when that level of trust kicks in.
Nah, I'm trying to understand your mind frame. Why you keep hanging with
It's
this motherfucker
like-
if he keep doing that?
It's over a period of time.
Yeah.
But he doing it because he's single and he can.
then but you ain't.
Right. I'm not doing it though.
Yeah, but why? Well, why you hanging with a person? For me, if it's my girl keep hanging with a thought, like, come on, what you doing? All right, well, that's her. She just do that. Come on,
It
but
depends
you got.
on your. It depends on your level of thoughtness, right? Because you ain't gonna be out embarrassing me. Like you ain't just going. We out of town and you just out and you just. You know what I mean?
Nah, but she always finding niggas. She always finding niggas at the club. She's always finding niggas at the club. Maybe
So she's an attractive female, and niggas. I'm pretty sure she ain't running up on these niggas. They approaching her.
Because we do all the approaching.
So she's being penalized for being attractive and being approached and being single.
But the girl you talking about, the girl, the friend, or the girl you.
When we talking about the friend, because you know me being a woman, I know how to be like, nah, I'm cool. I got a man.
So
So
she like, come on, girl, let's go hang with these niggas. You know what I mean?
Nah, we not. You have to. That's your relationship. That you have to be accountable for
it's
your
like,
relationship.
what? You ain't gonna let her go ahead.
Nah, you ain't gonna go. And if you make and you break,
Let's ride with these. Let's go with these. They're going to another
'cause
club.
my man
They're going to another club.
All right,
And I'm about to go hang. We about to go hang with them.
No, they going to another club. All right, if we going to this public place, we get in our car and we can go to this club.
Yeah.
That's fine, but ain't nobody leaving the club with them. Now, if you decide to
But-
leave the club with this single man, that's something different. I'm going home. I'm not. I done been there, done that. I done been in relationships, going out, having a good time, and you dip in the art. I see y'all. Like, be safe. What's the license plate number? I'm the I don't know what you call the designated, not the designated driver, but you know the responsible one. Like, no, we not gonna do that. I know I'm the only one in my relationship, not them.
Right.
I have to make the decisions and the choices for myself in regards to what I'm willing to do and not willing to do. Like,
Okay.
me, I'm not a cheater. Like that karma of coming, you know, that getting out of it, what you put into it is that fucks with me. So
your husband come to you and tell you he don't want you to hang with him. What you do?
Now what?
my husband comes to me and tells me, I'm fine, we're going to get to the bottom of it.
That is the bottom of it. I don't want you hanging with. That's the bottom.
But why?
Because they do things he don't like.
But I don't.
That's understandable.
You want me to keep my phone on while we out together? What's up? You don't trust me? All right.
So if I'm hanging with a cokehead, a nigga that's snorting lines all the time,
Or a deadbeat daddy.
or a deadbeat.
Are you snorting lines?
No.
Okay. Well, I can't. That's him.
But in the
snorting
streets,
lines.
you hanging with we hanging with a powder head.
Cause that's
In the
your
streets,
friend.
He hanging with a
So
powder head.
You a
so
powder head too.
So you gonna
In the
kick your
streets, you a
friend-
powder head too.
You gonna kick your friend to the side, to the curb, because what the other motherfuckers think.
It's not necessarily what other people think. It's what. Well, first, if it's my friend, we done had conversations about this. I'm already distancing myself from you because you can't stop doing the shit. So it's already there.
So
but I'm saying if
because you know how many white motherfuckers and motherfuckers in Hollywood snort powder, like, and they still function. So what is this person doing? Like, this is just because they snort powder. I'm not condoning it.
we ain't
but
talking about white folks. We talking about our
Okay,
culture.
even black-
And our culture that don't look good.
Okay, even it's so many black motherfuckers in Hollywood.
They try to cover it up though. It's not like that.
All right, so they just out here willy nilly powder head, like walking around with powder all on their nose, like sniffing, taking ski trip like that. That's what I'm saying. Like they that far gone. At that point in time, if they out there like that, you need to get them in rehab.
Yeah, but it's people out here that's they doing lines.
well, I don't know
There's some
nothing
powder
about
heads out here. There's
They
some powder
hanging
heads out here. That's what I heard.
Allegedly.
Elmo, did you see him at Andy's, Elmo?
You see some powder heads in there, bro.
The Lakers play tonight,
And
right?
shakers. But
So but you wouldn't want me hanging with a powder head?
as long as you ain't doing powder,
No, stop.
and as long as your head on your shoulders.
Okay, this powder head coming over to the house, he kicking it too with me. Come on, man. You don't want no powder head in the house and shit like that.
That's different from a crackhead.
I
See,
said powder head. I said powder head.
I get it. What I'm saying is a powder head can come to the house. Cocaine ain't cheap. You got to have a job to support your habit. Now, crackhead might steal some shit. Cokehead ain't stealing shit.
You okay with your man hanging with a powder head?
You wouldn't be. You'd be surprised how many friends you got that's probably snorting powder.
We talking about knowingly.
knowingly, that's their preference. Maybe they be like, I don't.
So you
think
okay?
about somebody who don't drink or smoke. You smoke marijuana. You smoke marijuana.
Now marijuana ain't looked at like powder.
But to somebody who doesn't do none of it,
Yeah, but marijuana ain't
it's
looked at like powder.
But someone who doesn't do any of it, you see what I'm saying?
Marijuana legal in a lot of places.
Okay, huh?
Powder ain't legal.
Powder heads, it's been powder heads, man. They had whole ski trips.
Yeah, you okay with your man?
As long as he ain't snorting powder.
When you suspect it, how you hanging with a powder head?
Cause that's his boy. They done grew up from the sandbox. Oh, you snort powder. Okay, I'm gonna turn my back on you. Like,
I turn my back,
you
but I don't.
this powder ain't affecting me. You stealing from me?
Nah, but I don't involve myself in those things. You know, I don't involve myself in those things.
Okay, so motherfuckers sipping lean, popping mollies, like
Yeah. See, back in Cincinnati when X was popping, like I ain't hang with motherfuckers that was popping pills and all that shit. Hell nah.
But if it was your right hand man, sandbox,
Nah, bro, we ain't about to do that.
So you gonna try to stop him from doing
Of course. If it's my homie, yeah, of course, fucking course, of course. But
so not to say that person hanging with the powder head ain't trying to stop them from doing the powder. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, but you trying to now you changing the narrative and shit.
Yeah, if you're a real friend, you gonna try to get them to stop doing it.
Yeah, but okay, all right, now they ain't stopped. So it's like, all right, you got to.
So you gonna do an ultimatum? Say if you don't stop doing powder.
Nah, it's gonna be when you call me like, look,
I'm
bro.
gonna need you to quit talking like that.
Hey, look, bro. We can't. Nah, you're gonna spend a motherfucker 1,000 times first.
But at some point in time, the shit get old. This like at some point in time.
So that's the same with the.
It does.
With her being hang with her
whole.
whore friends.
It does. Like, all right, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Eventually,
I
it's
gotta
like you got to make a decision.
Eventually.
Yeah.
But until that time comes, before I've hit my moment, like, yeah, bitch, you doing the most. I don't, for you to be like, you can't, it's like, you trying to control me.
You're gonna eventually stop. You're gonna eventually stop.
me
being
stop on my
hanging
own.
with that person.
A motherfucker don't even want they person that they spouse messing with somebody, not messing with, but even a friend of a person that's always going out.
Yeah.
Like if you hang with this nigga that's always going out, oh yeah, Friday, Saturday.
See, that's your choice to choose. Nah, I ain't going tonight, but I go tomorrow. Or I ain't going tonight, but you know what? I go Saturday.
But what if he always want to go?
But then that's that person's problem. Because what the fuck what you looking for?
We looking to get out.
They looking to get out.
Yeah, like you ain't happy here? What the fuck? What's the problem? What's the issue?
We trying to get
See,
out.
now you got an issue with hanging with a nigga that's always going out.
That's
like,
different. Now it's affecting
it's the
my
same
time.
difference.
No,
it's the same difference.
No, it's not. Cause a hoe being a hoe, she fucking. I ain't fucking with them. I'm at home fucking my nigga. Why she being a hoe? Now, if you want to go out all the time, you taking away from our time. That's affecting me now. But if that person is going out all the time and you ain't going with them, so be it. Now, if you go a couple times or whatever, that's, you know what I mean? But every time, because you in a relationship, that person ain't. They single. They can go
Nigga,
out
what's
if
up?
they want
We're going to the cigar bar. Yeah, me put on some clothes. I'm on my way.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we going on old nasty.
I used to be like, because I used to, back in the day, I used to call my homie, and he had a girl. I used to call him 12 o'clock. Hey, bro, let's shoot up to the Ritz. This nigga got to come up with some shit to get out the house at 12. But he knew, hey, bro, I'm outside. I'm pulling up. Bro, I'm outside. Shit, I'm outside. Shoot to the Ritz.
Stop being toxic to that man in his relationship.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But you want...
But he gotta tell you, no, I can't even. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling with the.
Bro, you want some hoes? You some bullshit, nigga. You some fag shit. But he know he know if he come out, he about to have a hell of a time. We drinking good.
So
you know, we got sex.
You keep dragging this man out the house. He risking his relationship.
Well, he value his friendship with you more than his relationship. Period. Yeah. So then you don't need to be with him no way.
It's on the dude.
But that's normal. Bros over what? Bros over what?
And that's when y'all start fucking.
Oh Lord, you see what we went to?
Pound town.
Oh shit.
I'm out of town. My booty hole brown.
Looking motherfucker. I'm out of town. That shit trash, man. That is trash.
You out of town, your booty hole brown.
But
that shit terrible.
That shit trash. But that's internet, man. You can.
It's just what she's saying on the song. Like what the
A catchy hook.
That shit is trash.
Okay.
Garbage.
So, speaking of trash.
Speaking of trash, damn.
Would you ever eat out of it if it was right on the top?
Yeah, I done had to. I done definitely had to.
You done had to what?
Eat out the trash. She ain't gonna like this. What up, though? I'm Rio, and I'm the host of the Water Whip Podcast. If you haven't already, get familiar with the podcast. A lot of dope conversations happen here. A lot of dope topics happen here. A lot of dope stories happen here. Matter of fact, this is where dope happens. Catch us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and follow us on IG at water.whip.podcast. And I just told you, what you waiting on?